and I gotta ask you, next Friday, how did you get that role as Pinky?
Another interesting story. Um, One of my partners, his name is Steve Ferrier, who's like my big brother mentor who walked me through this business since I was in high school. So he was doing the behind the scenes of something Ice Cube, I think a music video. And somehow Ice Cube asked him, Ice Cube was talking about Dead Presidents, the scene on the steps. And he said, man, who was that guy that played Cutter? He said, you mean Cuddy? He said, yeah, who was that? Who was the brother that played Cuddy? He was good. He said, oh, that's my buddy. His name is Clifton Powell. So when I came home, my ex-wife said, Mr. Ice called, Mr. Icy Hot Ice. I said, Ice Cube. She said, Mr. Ice Cube called for you. So I called the next day casting, and they wanted me to come in and read for Pinky, but they already had a white guy in mind for Pinky. But I got sick the day I was supposed to come in, I got the flu. So they put it off, and then I went in and met with Cube, and I was doing that scene in the record shop and it wasn't working. So after about me and Cube working together for like 40 minutes, I was just lost about what he wanted. So I said, a lot of times directors don't like to act it out for you. So I gave him the gun, and he said, I'll blow your head smooth off. Now, I did a movie called The Breaks, which was, again, a spoof. And I did a scene where I start talking and I jump around, holding the gun, I start jumping around. So I took the gun from Cube and I say, I blow your head smooth off. Oh, and I start turning, say it again. And he said, whoa, what did you just do? I said, I don't know. He said, do what you just did. And that's how we created that physical, the words were already there, but we created that physicalness of Pinky, of him saying it, jumping around, spinning around. All of that comes out of my improv work, but I borrowed it back from when I did it in The Breaks. So if you watch The Breaks, you'll see me point the gun. I'm gonna shoot you or you, and then he spins around you, or I might shoot my damn self, and it's with Ronaldo Ray and Darius McCrary. It's funny as hell. And that just jumped in my head when the Cube was, because we were stuck and he was just about to say, okay, well, this ain't gonna work out. And that's how we got Pinky.
So you ain't understand the character at first?
No, it was Ice Cube and I working together in a record shop. This is before I got on set, and I wasn't getting it. And I asked Cube to take the gun, and he did. He took the gun. He said, I blow your head smooth off. And then the whole stuff that I did in The Breaks jumped back. So I took the gun. I said, I blow your head smooth off. And I started jumping around and putting the physical to it. And then we locked it in, and then we went and shot it. And then when I came back for Friday After Next, I just walked in. I said, Merry Christmas, everybody. He said, whoa, cut. He said, Cliff, you got to start jumping around, bro. I said, I got to jump around in the next one too. He said, yeah, man, that's Pinky. And that's how we got it. Hopefully Cube, the next Friday, y'all make sure Cube put Pinky in the next Friday he's doing. I ain't gonna ask for a whole lot of money, Cube. I'm gonna ask for a little bit, but not crazy money. Cube's my guy. Shout out to Cube and honor to Cube and putting me in next Friday. And it's been lovely. It's been wonderful. People love. I never thought Pinky would become a household name, but people don't even call me Cliff anymore. It's just, hey, Pinky.
How much you got paid for next Friday and Friday After Next?
I got paid okay. You get paid better as you move up. So like I said, the next one, hopefully, we get a bigger payday. But, I would love to work with Cube again, and Ice and Mike Epps and Money Mike and everybody.
You think Chris Tucker gonna be in the next Friday? Or do you think he's too big at this point?
No, I think everybody loves Friday. Be a great opportunity to bring all of us back together, do a memorial to Pops and some of the actors who have passed away, like Lil Ezell and my man Tiny Lister, but I think we all want to be, if I could tell Chris, I'd say, come, let's do it. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be up to Cube and his people.
So you believe it still can be a good movie with all the actors that passed away?
Oh yeah. Cube is brilliant, man. He's funny. And of course he's going to do a tribute. And it's a cult classic. I mean, man, I've seen white people love India. I was at the casino one time. This Indian guy, oh my God, you are Pinky. I said, excuse me? He said, you are Pinky. I said, yeah. He said, oh my God, no. I said, yes. And then I was in Mississippi and some rednecks were like, and it, who was that right there? I said, excuse me? He said, what's your name, man? I said, Clifton Powell. He said, no, man, that ain't your name. I said, yeah, it's Clifton Powell. He said, you Panky. I said, okay. I'm some rednecks, dude. I'm talking about some real rednecks. I said, hey, man, that's Panky right there. I love that movie, man. That movie transcends race, bro. I'm telling you. It's really funny. It's amazing. Redneck guy said, hey, man, that's Panky right there. I know your name's Clifton Powell, but I'm going to call you Panky. Not Pinky, Panky. These are real stories, y'all. This really happened. I mean, he's all making that up. No, this is real stuff that's happened to me over the last 46 years. Been crazy.